Aaron
Hey
and
guys.
Natalie, how are you? There they are.
Hello.
We're great.
Very good
How are
morning.
you? Let me just introduce you a little bit because I know our viewers are dying to hear a little bit more about you. Aaron and Natalie Lacey are founders of BridgeWood Toys, a company near and dear to my heart. And through their company, they provide toy maker kits that help you connect deeply with your family and loved ones in a lasting way. Guys, thank you so much for being here.
No, thank you.
This is an honor.
Can you share with us, please, how did BridgeWood Toys come to be?
Yeah. Yeah, I'll take this one. So my background, actually, I have my master's in theology, and I did Catholic youth ministry for years. It took it took Aaron about 10 years to convince me to marry him. And when he finally did that, he swept me off my feet for a 4-year-long European honeymoon to Germany. He was stationed there as a special forces officer. And during our time there in Germany, we were introduced to really the beautiful way that the Germans educate their children and their focus on natural toys. Our neighbors in particular really inspired us by their children were still playing with the toys that their parents had played with. And we thought that was beautiful. So when COVID happened and our little girl was only a few months old at the time, all my friends were making sourdough bread, but I thought I would try to make toys. And it was during that process, it took a while to research. My first toys were terrible. But during that process, we really started meditating on what it means to make something out of love. We were really inspired by Mother Teresa and doing small things with great love. Also, too, Catholic Orthodox iconography. I have a good friend who's an iconographer, and she would say that every brush stroke is a prayer. And we really wanted to find a way, by helping people make beautiful toys for their children, to take those ideas and know that if somebody's doing something out of love for a child, we really believe, especially as Catholics, that that's going to transform their heart, that's going to do something really good, really beautiful to bring something into the world. And so now as lay people, we know that our responsibility is to go and to be the salt of the earth. So we're doing that in kind of a subtle, but we hope beautiful and educational way by helping people to make toys out of love for children.
That's absolutely beautiful. And these toys come in a kit. Can you tell me a little bit about what comes in that kit, what's included, and what the process is of becoming a toy maker yourself?
Yeah, so everything is included in the kit to help you make a very personalized toy and basically make you feel like Saint Nick and be a jolly person doing it. So you start out with just plain wooden blocks. So these are all made out of Baltic birch, come out of Latvia. And what you do, we've got the silkscreen stencils that are included with it. Natalie's showing it right here. So you cut out your stencil, you stick it on the side of the block, just like that. And they've got an adhesive backing on them to make it super easy and make it stay on there. And then you get a little bit of paint on your squeegee. Again, this is all included. It's toy safe paint. Put the paint on the stencil. Kind of show a little bit better here. And you scrape off the extra paint. And then you peel that stencil off to reveal a beautiful, crisp, clean image.
Oh, that is beautiful.
A little secret about this image, it's just one of the many hidden Catholic imagery that we have. It's a nod to Mary's Sacred Heart.
And from watching the images while you were talking, it's clear that there are many, many options. So I have to ask you, is this toy making experience just for kids?
So it is not just for kids. Actually, we primarily recommend that adults do this as something to show their love for their children. You can do this with children, absolutely, but just make sure that you're doing it with them. This is acrylic paint, so it'll stain clothing when it dries on. When it's wet, it'll come right off, but they do need a little bit of help and mentorship. And you can find a lot of those tips and tricks on our website. So included in our in the kit is an instructional card. So there's all the steps. And then there's a QR code that goes back to our website and our Facebook page. So if you have any questions during the toy making process where you want to review it before you're doing it with your kids, you have that right there.
Stick, scrape, reveal, and seal. I got it down.
That's awesome. Yeah, we're going to be doing these for the rest of the day. And just in a world where everything is just so overstimulating to the point of numbness, I think, how can BridgeWood Toys, having something that goes slowly but stays lasting, how can that combat it?
Yeah, again, it's really going back to just honoring the way that God created us in His image and likeness. It's all about, actually, we have a question for you. What do you think the oldest theorized toy in the world is?
I have to ask you too, do you actually make the wooden bricks, or do you outsource that?
We hand mix the paint. That's all. We hand mix the paint ourselves, but we had a small family in Latvia make the wooden toys.
I see. Very good.
That's absolutely beautiful. Is the oldest toy, is it a wheel? Is it like a wheel and a stick?
No, the stick. It is a stick. Just the simple stick. And so talking about like really honoring the way that God made us, simplicity, really going back to the things that Dr. Maria Montessori identified, saying these are the things that children need in order to grow, and that they need simple educational toys, and natural wooden toys are some of the best out there. So that's why we recommend, like you said earlier, Bishop, your alphabet toys. We actually call ours love letters. Our little alphabet blocks are love letter toys, and they're some of the most educational and best toys that you can invest in for children.
Wow. Well, we really appreciate you coming on and telling us about this great gift. I'm thinking Christmas is right on the corner. Birthdays are certainly right around the corner. Where can people go to purchase these blocks, and they can decorate them themselves?
Yeah, so our website is www.bridgewoodtoys.com, or if you're on social media, just at BridgeWood Toys for any of those. And then stay tuned and check out our website, because we have something coming up that's really special. So this is coming up in a couple months to be able to make something like this, and we'll lead you right through the process. It'll be very easy.
Well, very good. We look forward to seeing that, and we thank you so much, the two of you, for taking time to explain this great product. And I hope you have a wonderful spring. I hope the weather is as good there as it is right here in Boston.
Yes, we do too.
Thank you. God bless you.
All right. God bless, guys. Thank you so much.